Good evening, good evening, good evening to each and every one. Guys, get out of the tree, fall down from the clouds. Come on, pull up a seat. Class is in session. Get out of those trees, fall out of the clouds. Class is in session. Come on, once I do the roll call, all who is coming in late will be sent to the principal office, okay? So, come on, let's come and do this. Please, as you coming in, please kindly um give me a thumbs up, please. So in the meanwhile, we'll give it like a minute more and we will begin. Class will be in session. I am not going to be keeping you guys long. I just have to speak my piece. You understand? And that's it, because there's a lot of talking going on, and sometimes we're talking and sometimes it's not enough talking. Okay? So it is what it is. So come on, guys. Come on, come on. Let's get this starting, rolling. Because I know you guys have things to do. I know there's a lot of maybe live setup. So we're gonna get you so we could you could leave my classroom and you'll be on recess. So anyway. So let's do the roll call. Um Come on, guys, fall out of the trees. Come on, let's go. Get out of the trees. Fall down from the clouds. And let's go and pull a seat up. You're not going to be long in class. Anybody, after once I start this class, guess what? Principal office. Maybe you'll get detention too, who knows. And a note home to the parents. Because you were supposed to be coming to class, not outside. Okay? All right, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Oh, look at my tsunami students. Oh, thank you guys for being here. Okay, let's start the roll call. Truth never fails. Oh, I love that. I love that name. Truth never fails. Good evening, your mark present. Of course, my security. Must be Trinigal. Thank you so much for being here. You're my present. Hi, Dr. Sophie. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. You're my present also. Sour Patch Kids, thank you so much for being here. Good evening. You're my present. Shay Baby. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Shay Baby. Oh, she's a present already. Oh, you see, I have some very nice students. Okay, let's begin. Okay, well, look at that. Miss Bless Watkins. Well, well, well. I was going to speak on you today. Look at that. Yeah, you're in the topic too. How are you doing, Miss Bless? Thank you so much for being here. Sophie. Sophie, thank you so much, and you're more present. Okay, let's begin. Now, some of you guys are not going to, you're not going to, some of you are not going to, agree with me, and some will not. Some will and some will not. Right now, the way how I'm feeling, really to God, you guys, some of you, I love each and every one of you guys, especially being here and the ones who support me. I thank you guys so much for being here. But there come a time when you have to speak up. And that's the way I am. I speak when I see bullshit. I say it. I cannot help myself. I cannot help myself. Right now, I'm not going to even look at the chat. because I want to concentrate on what I have to say today. Okay. There is this lady that is back in the sector. Okay. I call her Victoria's Secret. Okay. When you see people is doing certain things, right? Because what I see is like divide or separate and conquer, right? No human being, no one should give any human being that kind of power over themselves. Never. Because I know a lot of you don't even worship God like you're worshiping a human being that is already totally did wrong by a lot of people and continue to do it. If y'all are so, we are all adults, if y'all are so easy to be brainwashed, then you're all lost in life. And I hope you all don't have kids that have to look at you guys as role model. I know my students are much smarter than that. It's sad. I know it will have let me calm down. I know it will have spectators. Like everybody else, like I was dozing off and I heard something. And I'm so happy that Miss Bless is here because I was bringing her up in this. Okay, a lot of people names I'm going to throw in here, and there, because everybody collectively was a part of this. I don't even know what to call it. I know a lot of people's relief. Let me just start out by saying I don't like no one. I don't like the somebody to be going to jail. I don't like that. But sometimes it's necessary, you understand? For some of us to be where we at because we could avoid it and we knew right from wrong, and it is what it is, right? Okay, let's skip over all of that. Let's skip over all of that. Miss Victoria's Secret did her debut a couple of weeks ago or whatever. And since this woman came back, it was nothing else but chaos. It was nothing else but confusion. I have never seen anybody work so hard to divide and separate. But you were supposed to be pro-black, right? She was saying something about trying to say about black people, and we should tell each other, lady, 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 lady. Something is definitely wrong with you. You have some demon. You need to be what is called exorcism. You need exorcism. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right or if that's the right termination, but you all know what I mean. Okay, you need to be dumped in the Jordan River, to be baptized, to be rebaptized, and all of that, because you know what is the saddest is the people that is sitting down in the airman sector and taking the shit in. But you know what? Like I said, spectators, some people are there to see what other chaos is going on. Some people is there, but they cannot see anything because you came out. You have an open platform. Oh, you guys are welcome. Anybody could come and say anything. But when people is telling you how they feel, you block them. That's why I know you're weak. You left here weak and you came back weak. You left here weak and you came back weaker. Okay? You came back weaker. And this is what I'm looking at. You leave here. You came back. You want everybody to give you a chance or whatever it may be. So when you did not get people in order, because as far as I was here, I came in this sector from 2016. Okay? I was on the other side. I came here in full 2017 under a different name. Okay? And it's some Rita, the baddest rooster. Hello, Rita. That they noticed I was going by my government name. And they said, you better take it off. And I did so. Okay? So let's proceed. So you came up here. And you were doing things so maliciously. Like you wanted people to fear you. Let me tell you about the difference with fear and respect. I would never want anyone to fear me. The only person a human being should fear is God Almighty. Who are you? Your flesh, who are you? Who are you? It's only people. You know what they said? Hurt people, hurt people. Somebody hurt you. And instead of you taking care of that, you coming for strangers to correct your fucked up, the dysfunctioning upbringing. How is that fair? As long as you don't take care, once you don't take care of that, you're gonna always be like this. And whoever want to listen to you and whoever want to clap for you, let them go ahead. Everybody have their own opinion. But when some people, it's like they're trying to talk you in to doing certain things, fuck them too. Okay? Nobody's gonna push me or to make me see something that is not so. All right? Now, this woman came on here and start one set of confusion. I'm going to bring in Miss Bless now. Hello, Miss Bless again. Sorry that I have to mention you guys' name, but you all are part of history. Miss Bless was the only person, I'm so proud of her, that Miss Bless said, I'm just saying this in my own terminology. Like she said, look, nobody's going to order me. I'm a married woman, and nobody's going to tell me when to come, when to go, and summon me for no shit. I passed there, and I'm not going back there. Who the fuck go back in the past? You go to the future. You gotta be a loser to go back. It's like somebody saying, oh, you know what? Last year I was very rich, but this year you're not rich, bitch. Last year I was doing this, but what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Unless you're going to fill in an application for a job, then they want to know what you did or what your experience was. Other than that, fuck everything else from the past. And we all have a past. Okay? When you're still bringing the past to the future, then you have no to the to present and going into the future, then you have no future. You are a loser. Okay? Who comes on here and you're gonna start up and you want this person to fall in line and you want to fix things as though what you and Mrs. Google, huh? You controlling social media, you controlling the B sector. When? You can't even control your own life. Because if you could have controlled that, you would have gotten the right treatment that you could do so, and you would have seen things differently, that you could correct the wrongs. Instead of you coming to want people to correct their, I have never seen any fuckery like this. I have never seen anything like this. You just bring a receipt. You're nothing else but a snitch. You're lucky that you didn't really serve jail time, because you know what? They would have to put you in protective custody, because I see they was gonna beat the shit out of you. You're nothing but a snitch, and a dirty one at that. I say so. You're a dirty snitch. Because if you and these people, whatever these people did that you have receipts for, okay, they were doing it on your behalf. And this is the payback you give them. So now let's see the future. The people, the present people that you're recruiting now. The people that you're recruiting now. They have to be crazy not to look and see what happened before, but they're falling in line because everybody think they're special or they could ride this out. Guess what? That person have not changed. A matter of fact, she came in here with a lot of vengeance. Okay? Like everything that happening in life with her, she come and she drop it here in the B sector. So listen, I'm miserable. Everybody got to be miserable. Okay? I saw something today. It was like 5 minutes out of what I saw, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Miss Bless. Since I'm looking at Miss Bless, the most that I ever saw, Miss Bless will give us a little jokingly, a little camera slip and say, oh, I had a camera slip. It was fun. We look forward to that. She would have one of her nice little bonnets and so, okay? And then one day she opened her kitchen and she was showing us a popcorn maker, right? And I think she had bought it from Miss Deanna Irvin. Hi, Miss Deanna. And she was showing us, she was making up popcorns and so it looks so delicious. And that is as far as she went. Now, when I saw a picture of Miss Bless that Victoria's Secret is holding up, Miss Bless, you have a beautiful place. Nice, clean, and everything like that. You look like a woman, have her things in order. Thank God. Now, I know when you sent that picture to her, you did not intend for us to see it. Okay? But look at what she did. Because you did not answer to her. She want to expose you. But guess what? It's not to expose. Because what I saw, I said, yes, that's the lady with a good upbringing and know to clean and know to keep a house. And no wonder she have a husband. Something that she don't have. Because instead of Victoria's Secret, didn't you learn something? Look at Miss Bless' place. You sitting down in some corner, some place just deserving of you. Sitting down there and it looked like it's cramped. I don't know if you're in a closet. I don't know if you're in a hole. And I don't give a fuck. But you're sitting down there talking about people. At least you could have been smart. Move your coat. Your clothes look like they're climbing the fucking door. Like they're climbing to get away. You got coats here. You got the... Listen, you see Jessica, how your surrounding is, and you saying you're a military person? I would have to see that. I don't even think you finished basic fucking training. I don't even think you finished basic training because that is one of the I think the best accomplishment serving your country. That you didn't show pictures of different things with your uniform. You could fool who you want to fool. I don't believe you. You're a dirty liar. Don't believe you. Now, so she want to expose Miss Bless. And y'all didn't see how she's going down. She started on Lady Nika. Hi, Lady Nika. She started on Lady Nika and Spill It Boy. Hi, Spill It Boy. She started these two people to try to break the friendship up. And then she started with Miss Pettyville. Hi there. She started there trying to break another friendship with Miss Pizarro. So when she's not getting through, she's getting crazier. So she looking now. One person is still need to fall in line. And that is Miss Bless. And Miss Bless said, no, bitch. I will not fall in line. Miss Bless goes to church. And she know who she have to worship. You're a nobody. You're a human being, that's all. And nobody's scared of you. The ones who are scared of you, they're helpless. Something is wrong with them. They have to ask God. Because they say God protect baby and fools. So the ones who are scared maybe are fools. And this one here, what is like a soldier? And the lady, the bearless lady, yes, you. You acting like it's your God came back. People sin in a lot of ways. No sin is greater than the other. But you're there now. And you were there reporting. So you leave your life to report. And what other people doing? Huh? I'm sure you didn't know. You couldn't take an inventory. You don't know what and what you have in your house. I'm quite certain. But you know who was talking about her and who was doing. Who the fuck is that woman? Who is she? Who is Victoria's Secret? Who the fuck is she? Look at next thing. Y'all gotta listen to what people are saying. I know me. I am not scared of her. If I was a content creator at the time, I guess we would have been going at it. At it. Something she was saying. This woman is sick in her head. I listened to the bullshit. What people are saying on the street. Because I'm not feeling, I'm not well. I'm not well at all. So on the doctor's care, whatever, whatever. I ain't even getting in so deep. Anyway, so most of the things I'm not saying, and but I heard that the girl, Miss Kiki, hi Kiki, came back on the scenes. Yes, yes, I remember I was in Spirit Boy. Yes, she came back. And suddenly something, they ran into each other. But I heard she told her viewers where her child, Victoria's Secret told her viewers where her child was employed, right? So this is like a bait. And something else I looked is funny. Because nobody, I don't know if they didn't caught on in that. If your child, that means your child is moderate, okay? What you would call developmental disability, right? They could go to college, yes. Yes. They're on a slower pace when it comes to learning. That disability, developmental disability, mental disability does not mean someone is stupid. It's just a slower pace. They learn differently. Like things is not processed the same way a normal child, what you would call normal, but processed, right? And in their own way, they're very smart, because they could outsmart you too. Very smart. So she's going along, she had to take her son and this and that. When I heard that, I said, but wait a minute, this kid went to college. Why he's not driving? Why is he not driving? Right? You notice if the new people that is now hearing about this, go back to what she's saying. You would think she have one kid. Meanwhile, she have two, a boy and a girl. She speak about this child as though I don't want to go there. Anyway, she speak about the child as though it's the one you let me close that off. Let me close that off. Let me close that off. And then today she came, oh, congratulate my son or something. Oh, he got his license. So I don't know if at the time when she was saying she went to pick him up, did she said, oh, soon he'll be driving, or what if he was driving alone, or whatever it may be, right? All these things, a bunch of bullshit. Because the first thing I'm looking at, you have your child and went to college, and why is he not driving? Why is he not driving? You know? Anyway, she's saying, oh, he's driving now. Oh, and by the way, my daughter, it's like she forgets. You know what it's showing me? Like she forgets she have a girl child. For me, what I'm seeing is like the love that she have for her son, she don't have it for the girl. One out of the two things. Sometimes when people goes through a certain things in life, and especially females, and they go through certain things in life, most of the time they don't want like they don't like daughters, and so because sometimes of fear of them going through the same thing, you know. But she is selfish even in her home, because I have children, and I would not just, why am I posing up one? Whether even one was doing better, okay? Better than the other one. They're on my kids. They're on my kids. And that's why the lady in Chicago said what she said. Not that it's right, but she said what she said. Okay? Because Victoria's Secret, let me tell you what I'm seeing of that woman. I'm calling it, because she can't do me one shit. Remember again, bitch, not afraid of you. Not, you're nobody. You're a human being. But other than that, that's about it. That's about it. So let me retract that. You're a human being. That's about it. Just like myself. You're a woman just like myself. Ain't nobody gonna fear you. Who are you? You just come here to act chaos and all of that. But anyway, so she's what I see she's doing. If you notice for the short time she came back, when she came back, she had her here. She had her hair in curls. I think that's the same time the guy that was that just got incarcerated, that was going on. She find herself over there. But she was the one that's saying, who opened the doors? She didn't realize that was the black sector. But she went there. She went there because she's looking. Oh, first of all, when she came back, before I go over there, when she came back, somebody put number in the chat. I think when she got to 1K or whatever. Oh, she really got me there at that moment. Oh, why you all putting numbers? Oh, that's nonsense. Don't put it in my chat and whatever. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. She said, what is all of that about? Oh, that's nonsense, right? Take it out of my chat. Suddenly, it's about numbers. It's about numbers. You see how phony she is? She couldn't even keep it together. But okay, let's go. When she came back here, so she had her hair in some soft curls and all of that, right? So she looked very feminine at that time. Then when she see, okay, I got some of them where I want them. Then she took out the curls and she had on some kind of cap, or she had her hair in a natural hairstyle, right? Y'all listen to what she say? When she put on the cap, when she saw wearing the caps, she said it don't matter. What she was trying to say, I can't remember word for word what she said, but what I understand, what I took from it, she was trying to say, look, if I'm looking feminine, men is gonna want me, right? I'm still appealing, right? And coming more like a manly look with the cap on and all of that, women is gonna want me. You see what type of person you're dealing with? A confused person. She's even sexually confused. She don't know if she want a man or she want a woman. That's what y'all want to troll behind. Huh? Bearless. Hmm? That's the person y'all want to worship. She don't even know she's a man. If she want a man, she want a woman. But let me tell you something. Guess what? If she had all of that power, she came back saying somebody in the sector like they're sharing a man. And she think that is something to be proud of. Lady, if you're that powerful, you should have a husband. A couple of them lined up. You should have a man for yourself. A powerful woman don't share nothing. You're not sharing shit with nobody. Okay? You're weak. You are weak. Because guess what? You can't hold a man. You can't hold a woman. Okay? And that is showing you don't have that kind of fucking power, lady. So you coming out to gather up. You're looking for all the misfits. Yes, I'm saying that. To fall in line. So you could have something similar to what you left behind. But I'm so happy that so many people stood up and say no more. Because I know when it started out, nobody knew it was going to turn out that way. Because this is the same sweet way she speak to these people. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then she had everybody fall in line, controlling her people, embarrassing her people, and all of that. Look, somebody got blocked. She came back with the same old ways. Oh, you got to pay me $150 to get unblocked. Who the fuck you think you are? And next thing too, I got to speak on. You see, some of you subscribers, I'm going to tell you about some of you subscribers. I never give nobody money to keep, but guess what? I saw something in this sector that's fucked up. They have people that is giving content. However, which way, they're entertaining you guys. And this woman come out from Norway. And guess what? Jack you all up. Just jack you all up. Without a G-U-N. Okay? And the worst thing to know, you're getting robbed. Without any ammunition. Where's my money? Come on, come on, come on. Your cash app. Bring those money up. Da, 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 da. The greed. Don't you see what y'all is? Coin. Y'all equal coin. She don't care about cash up. She wants your money. She's not even she's demanding it. And I can't believe you guys should just loosen up and give it. So what happened to all the rest of people in this sector over the years? Y'all tighten up like y'all don't have it. But for somebody to chastise other people, it's telling a lot about some of you guys. Y'all must be dysfunctional like her because they say like-minded people. Like-minded fucking people. Because when people came out here, whoever want a car, who want a motorcycle, who couldn't pay a bill, who wanted a transmission, and all of that shit. Then y'all turned around. Those person asked for help. When they had the storm, those people asked for help because it was a crisis. And what y'all do, y'all turn around. And 2 mornings saw cursing and said, it's a scam. So let me see which one y'all rather. The scamming person that asks y'all up front, that asks. They didn't bully y'all out of your money. They didn't act as though they left money here with you guys. They asked. Now, a next person came from Norway. Where's my money? Come on, come on, come on. Your cash app. Oh, you have to pay this money to get unblocked. She left with that same fuckery, and I guess it used to work. So she came back with the same shit. And greed. Her words. Oh, for 2 years, I was working through the COVID and I made a whole lot of money. But still you come back like you starving? You still come back like you starving? Meanwhile, your clothes riding up and like they're walking away. They're climbing the fucking walls. And you cloak up there in a corner. And you coming exposing people like somebody should be scared of you. And you know exactly who to pick. And these people, it's so fucking obvious. Most of these people you won't deal with. But you know exactly what you're going to do. Let me tell you, all you people who is there, and I see some y'all modding too. Guess what? Don't get attached to anything. It's temporary. Y'all are very disposable to her. They have better people that did a lot for this lady. And what she did is exactly what she's doing right now. It's exactly, I get sick of this sector that I don't want to do anything because guess what? If that lady could come in the sector and after everything that she did, nobody put her ass in jail but her wrongdoing. Get it right. You can't come, and that's why I said she's weak. Because when the lady came and sat right in front of her, me, I tell you, move once. I don't even know if I was going to say it again. And I had a witness. I had a witness, and I sure the place there had cameras. And I said to get the fuck, and especially I heard earlier you were telling the lady to leave you alone. So you have a lot of a lot of evidence out there. But when the lady walk off, when you look back at social media, that controls you and controlled you. You gonna tell me you was any fucking soldier that you passed basic training was gonna never do that? Coward. Coward. The U.S. Army, you know what they trained for if you went through it. You go and attack this woman, actually straddle this woman down to the ground from behind. But a weak bitch like you would do something like that. And then you got up. You got up. These are the people y'all want to follow. You got up. And before you shut the fuck up, you give the court the evidence. Don't blame no fucking body. You did it yourself. And you jump up. "Oh, she's bleeding. She's bleeding. Yes, I did this, I did that." Like a school kid. Like the first fight you ever won. Yeah. So you couldn't keep your mouth shut. I think people saying you, hey, don't say anything. No, you think you were so big and powerful until they come to that door and get your ass and lock your ass up. Yeah. You put yourself there. So don't talk about jail and all thing. You were in a little detention place, awaiting wherever you had to go. Okay? So you don't do no jail time. Because if you do jail time, you'd come back here straight. You'd come back, you might even want to see the sector. Because you're playing female, you're playing male, Believe me, you would have been female all the time, dear. Because you're a coward. You're a fucking coward. That lady was wrong all the way, but you had the opportunity. And that's what you're doing. It's what you're doing. What you did to her is what you're doing right now. You wait now, and like behind these people back, you held all of these things. And now, like a spoiled brat, a weak bitch, you coming showing and exposing people. Oh, look at what she did. And look, I have the picture. Look, look, look. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. You know how disgusting you look? But you know, the majority of the people, maybe some of them, they don't care. I don't know how they think. You make me sick. You couldn't be a friend of mine. Never. Because I would tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is weak. Weak. So you came back and you jumping from panel to panel to panel, just jump around, hopscotching all over the damn place. Because what? You make all this money according to what you say, and you jump around like you're starving for cash. You're starving for cash. I don't know what it is. Or you're trying to go back where you was. Guess what? It was once upon a time. Once upon a time. Okay? Once upon a time. Because this what I see is going on. It maybe it's the new people. They don't know what happened and what you did. Because you want people you bringing people to the front line for them to admit what they did. What about the fuckery that you did, lady? What about the fuckery that you did? Because I didn't hear people saying, oh, you know what? Victoria's Secret admitted or she apologized to that. Let's start. Hello, Miss Jaden or sir. That person's mom. You did a fucking mock funeral. You did a mock funeral. Okay? How hard could that be? You know what it is? But you know what? You know who's the stronger one? Jaden was the stronger one. You're weak. You're weak. Because if you don't live good with your parents, that girl had loved her mother. And I'm sure her mother loved her back equally. But you don't care because you never have those kind of love. You don't know what love is. You loveless bitch. So you come, you did that mock funeral. You think you were doing something. You weren't satisfied here. And the old sector, if they forgot that, well, oh well, to each his own. And then you went towards Tracy's mom. Hey, Tracy. You went to her mother. Have her mother floating up and down the YouTube street because she didn't fall in line or whatever. That's what you did. You didn't do it one day. You had it for about 2 weeks. Dirty, slimy. And then let me see who else you went to. Mr. Reed, mom. You saw calling the lady to harass the woman. So like you have a problem with mothers. You see, like I said, hurt people hurt people. You are weak. And all I see is weakness. Because when you're a strong bitch and you want to be that bitch, you correct your wrongs. You should start there and apologize to those people and say you're sorry. But you see, you're not sorry. You're not sorry because your life is so corrupt. Like they said, misery loves company. And that is where you're going to stay. And don't matter what you get, whether you get cash up, whether you get a crown on your fucking head, you're going to continue being a miserable bitch that you is. Nothing out there cannot fix you. All you're going to do, you're going to continue trying to hurt people. But guess what? You didn't meet with the right fucking one yet. You're going to meet the right one. And mark my words, go ahead and keep on doing bullshit. Go ahead and keep on doing the shit. You're saying jail time? Like I said, you was in a detention. You didn't do shit. Prison, you got to do. Prison, you got to do. At least go in prison for 3 months. At least I would say that. You ain't do no prison time, bitch. Or you want to come back here jumping around. You would not have done that. Okay? But you might end up there. Go ahead. Like I said, until you meet up to the right one. Okay? I don't pray for no one to get locked up. I don't condone it. But some of you bitches end up and will do too fucking much. And you might do it to the wrong person. And it might be the slightest thing. At the end of the day, you're already black. You already have a track record. So they're going to look at that and you're bait now. You're fucking bait now. I hope you know that. So anybody who's afraid of you, they're afraid of life themselves. Okay? And next thing too. Now, I've noticed some of the content creators that wants to give you a chance or trying to speak up for you or whatever. Everybody have an opinion in which way they want to go. Right? But at the end of the day, if you're going to go with this one here, you're going to go with package number A, and the next one going with B, sit the fuck down. You go with your A, bitch. Ain't nobody got to follow you. This is not schoolyard. This is not fucking school days. Everybody got a mind of their own. And they could do what the fuck they want to do. Okay? Y'all acting like if this woman put you all out here, y'all some real, what they call, because y'all used to call me. I know some of y'all used to call me and say, oh, she was, what's her name? Tracy Do Girl. And she could tell you, I was no do girl for her. Okay? I was not a do girl, I was a supporter. Because a do girl is what some of y'all doing. Going live, y'all forget about y'all stuff and y'all talking about, oh, why y'all can't give people a chance and all those things. Like y'all getting paid. Y'all recruiting and y'all trying to plea like y'all is some fucking attorney. Y'all know this person fucked up. But y'all still falling in line. Like I say, you got to be dysfunctional. You got to be thinking like this person. Because at the end of the day, for everything this person did, yet I'm still waiting for y'all to say, well, here, give her a chance. But you know what? She needs to come out and do this. She needs to come out and do it. Y'all are some weak bitches. You know, the reason why the title, you know why I put singular / plural? Because a lot of y'all here in this sector is some plural bitches. Y'all are some plural bitches. Y'all are the ones who only could function by we, us, and our. When you come with a we, us, and our, that should be reserved for personal friends. You understand? Your family member, bloodline. When you're out here, in this sector here, and what's going on, and you want to be a bad bitch, you got to come out and say, myself, me, and I. And the singular girls could pull the seat over. And that's the bad bitch. Not the bitch that want a whole army. Because if you're bad, do this all by yourself. If you're bad, let's keep it in the present. Fuck away with the past. If you're bad, you ain't bad. You just got a bad attitude. You got a bad disposition. And nobody make you weak like that. Because who the fuck comes out and telling total strangers, oh, you don't love your parents or whatever, you don't talk. Lady, you're sick. You're very sick. Because I am afraid of people that speak, although they may have, very rare, they would have parents that, is questionable. Children had to go into care and all of that. And when you look deep down in it, it's because the parents most of the time have a problem. Okay? So most of the time it's a mental problem. But I would not try, because if I have my parents and both of them I'm not getting along with, that is speaking volume for you. Oh, I forget one person. I forget the main person. Hi, Miss Seven Stars. I forgot her. Look at what you did. You paid X amount of dollars for a family member to come out against or to embarrass her. But you know how stupid you look and how weak you were? Remember, at the time when this thing happened, this girl was a little girl. She was a child. She had no control over that. It's just showing how weak you are. Miserable. And you come back with the same bullshit. The people who fall in line for you, may God have mercy on them. But me, I know it's one bitch you won't fuck around with. Oh, and then I heard the next thing she said. Oh, she was talking about white people. Oh, you know what? White people help you, and you should like giving like telling people how they should live their life, and even saying what nation, what nationality you should be close to. I don't know what she was trying to pull, but I got it. I got it loud and clear. I don't know, Mr. Jason. Hello. I don't know where that man fit into all of this. I don't know. But you see, because you afraid this woman, she could come and sell you all a dose of shit. And I see two people that y'all wanted to blackball because they went over there, right? They went over there. Or no, one went over, one did an email. And y'all was ready to dismiss that person. But with she, it's going to be all okay. Listen, if I tell you, this is not a disappointment, but you know what? I had to say it. I had to speak up. Who want to listen, listen. Who don't want to listen, I don't give three fucks, because I would never make a nothing ass, weak ass woman that don't know she want to be a woman or she want to be a man come and tell me what to do. And Miss Bless, this day here, I think today's Thursday, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And for me, you are the champ. Don't let nobody summons you. It's not the court. It's not the fucking court. What you should do, take that hostility over there and see what the fuck they would do with her. I know that bitch must was sitting down somewhere, she in a room and they must push her right near to the toilet there, you know. Because when they hold you there, you're right near to the toilet. I thought she couldn't come and flare up because they would have buried her head in the toilet bowl. She must was sitting down crying like a bitch. And when some like the prostitutes and the people of the night and the drugs and stuff, when they come in there, they don't care because they cuss and pass and shoot there up and down. So they would ask some of them how they say, what happened? What happened? You okay? You gonna do some time? Because they know the deal. So out of fear, she's gonna say, no, I missed my children. I was set up. Liar. Fucking coward. But go ahead. Go ahead. You're going to guess what's coming. That prison thing, you see that bars? You see that bars that you have with your avatar? You might spend some good time in there. You see what you shout in the atmosphere? You'll get it. And on that note, students, my Tsunami students, let me see. Let me turn and go into the chat and see what's going on. Okay, let me see. Let me go back to some of y'all. Let me see. This is the first time I'm going to be doing this. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay, I think I may be way back. Okay. Secrets don't sleep. Not going to lie. I laughed when she dragged her own son. What shit? Her son shit. She said it. I didn't. What I didn't. So if she doesn't care about her own son, she sure doesn't give a shit. Yes? Yes, secrets don't lie. Yep. Very well. Hi, Rita. Hi, baby. How you doing? Oh, good evening. Good evening. Now, who is this here now? Sparkling water, hi, my dear. The new people can see more than they think. Yes, great, exactly. And Rena, her son is by her father or her. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You said I didn't say it. I don't know if it's a male or female, but let me tell you, that's a whole different topic, my dear. That is sus. Hey, what's the name? I am. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure. We're gonna do a live again. Yep. Hi Tia, how you doing, my dear? Charles Scratch, alive, find a T. Okay, she came at the wrong time. Maybe last year she would have been popping. She would have been popping, girl. Missed her time. Yep. Okay. Rena is saying now she's not getting that much in cash apps. Good. Who the fuck she thinks she is? Um, okay. Secrets don't lie. You guys got me busy here. Thank you. Probably why he came out the way he. Yes, 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 yes. You're absolutely right. Something that's suspect. Victoria's tell them what you told me. Tell them about who the father of your son really is. Damn right about that. I don't put it past her anyway. She full of shit. Tell us. Yeah, Rena, sparkling water say to be afraid of her of I guess her own, to be afraid on anyone or anyone else. It's a joke, yes. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go down a little more so I could catch some more. Okay. Her and her daughter probably beat up on that boy. You never know. You never know. You never know. And put anything past that woman. She got love. I'm glad to hear you say this. She's a snake and thinks she's the special one. Yes, the people that she has pulled them in her web is lost and don't believe in I don't know what is this. Don't believe. I don't know, girl. I don't know what that is, but anyway, and they are scared of he. Okay, don't believe. So sad for all the people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for the comment. She's got love. Um. Okay, Rita is saying exactly. She was a baby, and whatever, yes, whatever her family did doesn't fall on her. Exactly, Rita. Exactly. So basically, these people falling back in line. Rita, you did a very powerful live. Oh my God. I got the replay. Oh my God. It was so touching. I love that. I love it. Very touching. Okay, I'm Rena saying, and nobody gives a good damn about those manly hunks. Oh, you're right. Exactly. Um, Secret don't sleep. Not for nothing. When her daughter came down them stairs, yeah, 3 years ago. Oh, you were here a long time. She looked like the truth. Girl, look here. You gotta be a female. Girl, I am giving you a gender. Girl, girl, girl. And she got love, saying she loved the moment. She is a yeah, of course, of course, of course. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. I am working. I'm not ashamed to tell you. I'm still not catching to drop the link. I'm old, so I have to learn to drop the link so we could, you guys could come up and we could have a nice conversation because that would be fun, right? So have a little more patience with me. All right. And we're going to get that done. I thank you guys so much for being here. On that note, I'll be taking my leave. Thank you so much. Must be Trinigal. Thank you so much. Bye bye.